Yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? I just want to make a quick video talking for a little bit about ranked and why ranked or combat league, however you want to call it, will always be a disaster in this game and it'll never get fixed because, I mean, I want to talk about this overall, right? I want to talk about what it should be, what it is, and why it won't be fixed. So, we know the current standard for Combat League, right? We know what it is. Every 30 days or 28 days, I believe it is, every 4 weeks, the season resets or the season ends. Then there's an off week, and then it starts a new season, right? And it's like cute or whatever. You have the season of this, season of that, blah 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 blah. But that's already a problem in itself. So look, the whole reason I don't understand. Like, there's so many other fighting games that already exist that laid out the blueprint. And while I applaud, being different and trying to create new things and innovate, have a unique take on things, right? There are some things that are the way they are for reasons. Some things that are like, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, right? Nobody was saying, hey, we want a ranked mode, but we want a different ranked mode than every other fighting game. We want some weird seasonal model. We were just saying we want a ranked mode because before this game, for Combat League, no other NRS game ever has had any like online ranking system. The leaderboards were always a joke. It never existed, right? And Street Fighter has had a ranking system since Street Fighter 4, which came out, I believe, in '08, right? So we're way behind on this shit. So it's kind of crazy to be this far behind and still get it wrong when you had 10 years to look at what other games do. But anyway, from the whole beginning of the shit, right? In every other fighting game, you can pick your character before you get online. You do pick your character before you get online. You pick your character, if it's a game where stages aren't a big deal, you can pick stages or whatever, cool. Then you can pick like, hey, I want to play somebody whose connection is any connection, only 3-bar connections, only 4-bar, 5-bar, depending on what it is, right? So you get in ranked play, you get a say in the connections you play against. You don't get that obviously in this game. If it's 150 ping or lower, you have to play it, which is nuts, right? If it's 151 or higher, you can decline it. So that means if you match up with somebody in ranked who's from another country and the ping's 140, and they're on Wi-Fi, you have to play them. I mean, we all know this, but it's just like, think about it and compare it to other games where I can say, I'm not playing nobody less than a 4-bar, less than a 5-bar connection. Can you imagine if I would say in this game, I'm not playing anybody whose ping is over 90? If your ping is 91, I'm not playing you, right? Imagine if I say that. Or if I say your ping's over 100, or if it's over, you know what I mean? If it's over 110, 120, like, if I could just do that and set that hard limit, that would change a lot, right? But alas, another realm. Anyway, back to the Combat League shit, right? So when you get online, right? You get online, you get ranked, you get in the match, you have the select screen problem where everybody counter picks because you don't pick your characters beforehand. What we should have is a model where you pick your character beforehand, but once you get matched up with your opponent, you can pick your variation. You should be able to say, okay, he's playing Shiva, I want to play this variation. He's playing Scorpion, I want to play these attacks versus that character. But I can't switch my character unless I lose, right? I think that would be a better model. But anyway, as far as the Combat League seasons go, like, it's my belief that you should never tie rewards to a ranked play. You can tie them to online play, but I don't think ranked play should ever give rewards being like skins, like costumes, because people love skins. People do. People love skins, and I love skins, the ones that are good. But when you do that, that means, and you tie the skin to a high rank, right? Say you got to get to demigod to get this jade skin or katana skin, right? Or this scorpion skin. You got to get to demigod to get it. Now that means people want that skin really badly, so they're gonna do absolutely anything to win. Absolutely anything. And again, it's okay to want to win. Wanting to win is not the problem. It's just like when you set your rank play to 1 is first to 2, right? 2, you have to play against people on Wi-Fi, against people with high ping. And 3, you're having to play against people who are doing anything to win. So it's a cocktail of complete fuckery that you just cannot get past. And then you get people who lag switch. You get people who try to just play characters like Shiva, stomp you. You have people trying to use every gimmick in the book just to win, just to sweat and like take any slimy victory that they don't deserve. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting to win. There's nothing wrong with liking skins. It's just when you throw all of these things together, and then with a netcode that's not as good as it thinks it is. So this game's netcode, right? And the belief of majority of the community and the game itself is that the netcode works really well. And if you have really good rollback netcode, you can play 100 ping. You can play 150 ping. You can probably play 200 ping, and it's not that bad. That's what this game believes it is, but in reality, some connections are so terrible that you noticeable input delay at 100 ping, right? Or you notice, just mistakes like rollbacks at 100 ping. Like I've seen it recently, and it's just something that the problem to an extent is the netcode, yes, but if you just structure your ranked mode a lot differently, it could be a lot more tolerable, right? Like Street Fighter's ranked mode is tolerable even though the netcode is horrible, right? Because you can decide I only want to play people with high connections, right? With people who are 5-bar, whatever, 4-bar connections. Now, is it gonna fuck that up sometimes? Sure, of course, right? Every now and then one will slip through the cracks or two, but you're not gonna, if you set it to only play 5-bar players, you're not gonna run into consistent 130 ping, 150 ping, 200 ping, like you will in this game, and you have literally no say. And then to top it off, you grind all that way to get up to demigod, god, elder god, or whatever, just for the season to end and then reset, next month, and then you got to do it all over again. So the problem with that is there is never any getting to the top, right? Even if you get to the top, you get to elder god, you have to do it again next season. So now you have to start back at the bottom and play against all the sweats all over again. And then this game does something, and I know this is not going to change because they double down with the update. So with the update, they explain with the ultimate update is what I'm talking about. When you first go into a combat league, you have to play against 3 scorpions, and it tells you a little bit about how ranked works. And it straight up says they matchmake you based on what they believe your skill to be, right? Now, this is normally a good thing, right? Like, inherently skill-based matchmaking is a positive thing. We should say, yes, there should be skill-based matchmaking. If I played 100,000 matches and you've played 5 matches, I'm probably better than you. I would probably destroy you. Probably. Not in this game because it's Mario Party, but alas, that's a different point. So it makes you based on what it believes your skill to be. And I don't know if you've been playing the NRS games for a long time, but they've always got that shit wrong. With the little true skill ranking they used to do to the win percentage they do now, the shit is still wrong. I just played somebody last night who said I had a 15% chance of beating it, and I watched them. I beat people when it says I have a 1% chance and have a 99% chance. The thing is, you cannot predict that in a fighting game because matchups play a part in it, right? Character selection plays a part in it. All that shit plays a part in it. But anyway, with the matchmaking, right? They are not, like, the rank you have is secondary to what they believe your skill to be. And I feel like I shouldn't have to explain why that's a problem, but I'm going to anyway. So when you play Combat League or Ranked, whatever you want to call it, right? So let's say I play and I grind up to Grandmaster rank. I got 2,500 points. If there's somebody who they believe just based on what they played like in Ranked, what they did last season or whatever, somebody who they believe to be about the same skill as me, but he's only in combatant rank, they will match us up together. Somebody can be 3 ranks below you. If the game says, hey, you guys are about the same skill, they will match you against that player. And that's fucking wrong. The whole point of having the ranks should be to match people within your rank, maybe one up, maybe one below, but not consistently one low unless you keep losing, and not consistently one higher unless you're consistently winning, right? And then that becomes more of the issue that, and then that leads into the issue that there just aren't enough ranks. Like, I was looking at Dragon Ball FighterZ last night. I believe it has 24 ranks in rank mode, right? So you're either Namekian, you're a Cyberman, a human, a Saiyan, a demon, a Supreme Kai, a Super Saiyan 1, 2, or 3, a Pride Trooper. Like, there's like 24 different ranks. If you look at Street Fighter, it goes from Bronze to Grandmaster, Ultimate Grand. And by that, I mean it's Bronze, Super Bronze, Ultra Bronze, Silver, Super Silver, Ultra Silver, Gold, Super Gold, Ultra Gold, Diamond, Super Diamond. Like, you know what I mean? Then or Platinum, then Diamond. Then it's then after you get past Ultra Diamond, you get to Master, then you get to Grandmaster, then you get to Ultimate Grandmaster, then you get to Warlord. Like, there's a shit ton of ranks in these other games. If you look at Grand Blue, right, you can be all the way down to like F rank, right, up to like E rank. I mean, what, C, D, you know, A, B, C, all of those ranks, all the way up to S, and then it's double S, then it's triple S, then it's Master. Then when you get to Master rank, you have a number. So what rank number are you in Master rank? You know what I mean? Like, other games have a thought out, laid out ranked mode. This game is just like, yeah, you know, we do it once a month. We tie some rewards to it, so it's more sweaty than usual. And we don't have, like, the matchmaking is dog shit. So it's like, it's never going to get fixed because they don't acknowledge it as a problem, which is why I keep talking about it, because I hope one day that, like, it gets acknowledged. And I know it won't be fixed in this game, but hopefully in the next NetherRealm game, if I end up playing that shit, if it's Injustice 3 and I end up playing it, hopefully the rank mode is not like this at all. Please throw this seasonal motto out the fucking window. It's terrible. Just do an over. You can, let me rephrase that, right? You can do seasons of like Kombat League, but it can't be once a month. Like, you can do, let's say, Mortal Kombat 11, right? For 6 months, this is ranked. And after you do a balance patch, boom, ranks reset, start over. I would be down with that. That would be really cool, right? That would be fine. Or like, say, when Aftermath came out, okay, ranks reset. Then when Ultimate came out, ranks reset. I'm down. That's fine. But don't just do every single month, every 28 days, and then a week later, now it's a new rotation. Now it's new sweaty people trying to do anything lag switch and play on Wi-Fi to make it the most fraudulent games ever. Like, it's just too fraudulent. It's too sweaty. It's too stupid. And again, the problem is not that people are trying hard to win. It's that, like, when you combine the fact that there are so many ridiculously overpowered moves and characters, there's shit that you can't react to, and then people are trying to win, so they're playing on Wi-Fi, they're lag switching, they're doing all this other shit. Like, they're trying to fraud you out of the win. They're not trying to earn victories. They're not trying to be better than you. They're trying to win at all costs. They don't care about learning anything. In my belief, just as a fighting game player who works hard and somebody who loves fighting games, and this belief lines up with Cheats' belief, so you can tell me I'm wrong, but there's fighting game developers who agree with me, who play fighting games, is that if I work harder and I try harder and I make better decisions than you, I should win, right? That's just how I feel. That's just how I'm always gonna feel. If I'm playing solid, I'm not doing any, granted, if I make mistakes, I make mistakes, right? But if I don't, if I play grounded, I play well, you know, I don't do a bunch of unsafe bullshit. You know, I punish you when you do unsafe shit. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I'm making good decisions. I'm with punishing. I'm playing a high level fighting game, right? You jump, I anti-air you. You jump, I anti-air you. You jump, I anti-air you. But then you jump before time and, you know, jump kick, teleport, punish, and like, I lose, right? I don't think that shit exists. And it's gonna happen online because a bunch of shit's unreactable. And yeah, at this point, I'm low-key ranting, so I'm gonna just stop here. But yeah, anyway, I just want to talk about ranked for a little bit. I think it could and should be a lot better. I just hope that this kind of stuff is taken into account for the next game. Because I know for this game, it's not going to happen, right? It's too late. This game is almost 2 years in. They're not going to revamp the rank system now. I just hope for the next game, like I said, if I end up playing it, because I do not plan on buying it, I don't plan on spending my own money on the next NRS game. Maybe I'll do a donation drive if y'all want me to play it and do content for it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. JSF, I'm out of here.